Hey guys,
Ryan here.
And Matthew here.
And welcome back to our
YouTube channel.
And firstly, I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. I hope you had an amazing
time. I cannot
stop clapping.
I cannot believe that we are in the end of 2019.
And we first wanted to end it all because we have been so busy that we didn't actually, this version we didn't film an actual YouTube dedicated video. And
we're quite upset in a way because we've obviously moved into our new house this year and we didn't do any really Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Like the house is beautiful like Christmassy, but we haven't actually documented any of it. But we have been living in the moment, which has been lovely. So we've got memories up here.
But also, in a sense, we have been very busy with TikTok and Instagram. So we have documented Christmas stuff, but just unfortunately not on YouTube. And we had Matthew's birthday and my birthday. A lot happens in December.
It's a busy month, and we eat loads of food.
We made sure we got the Christmas tree in this video, so it still counts for something. But we wanted it to. We do this every year, and it's like our kind of reflection, top memories,
best memories of 2019, and then what we want from the next year.
So we have kind of got a little note, but we're gonna just be a little bit more chatty.
We've done a list, but it's not scripted. We're just gonna go with the flow.
So we're gonna start off with, we're gonna try to keep it in a linear order, like a timeline. So in March, we went to Japan, and that changed our lives.
It changed our total lives. We basically
really
had the best time, and do you know what? I know the culture I think was amazing. The vlogs we did was so much fun to look back on memories forever. But I think the best thing that came from that trip was obviously the fact that we would love to maybe hop across the pond and go to Japan for a longer period of time.
We fell in love with, there was not one thing that I even the paper and the receipts, I just felt so stupid. I just fell in love with everything, and it was just, I've never felt so safe in a place either.
And we also, it really reignited my love for Pokemon again. So basically I play Pokemon Go a lot now.
This is from Japan actually.
Isn't it? Yeah. We should have got a Christmas decoration if we could in Japan. Do you know what, all the Pokemon centres, I know that's obviously we went there for the culture and all that amazing cool stuff, which is really mind-opening, and it was beautiful to see. But going back to my childhood, seeing all the Pokemon stuff has just really it's made me warm and fuzzy inside.
It got me back into anime, and I think it just I think on a deeper level, I think it really made us think that they're not on their phones, and I think it was really nice to see. Because I think we were going through a real tough, at the start of this year we were kind of struggling, just keeping up with everything.
Yeah, it was really difficult, wasn't it?
And I felt going to Japan, it was a break, but it was also good to see how the other side of the world lives, and actually you don't need to be on your phone 24/7, you can just take it with your eyes.
Refreshing.
Yeah. Next, we have...
Oh my god, next. So in May, after March, obviously, March, April, May, we won a Blogosphere Award.
It was crazy. We won the first ever TikTok related
Blogosphere Award, and it was insane. So basically TikTok sponsored the Blogosphere Awards. We were a couple of the TikTokers from the UK were invited. It was quite last minute, 5 days before. There was a hashtag going. We did a video for it, and
it was just amazing. And what was weird is when we won the award, we didn't know there was actually an award, because we have a category book. As we
they kept the TikTok one a secret, didn't they?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And on the way up on the train, we were getting ready, and Ryan was like, "Oh, it'd be really cool to win an award one day." And I know this is really, really bad, but in my mind, I was like, a Blogosphere Award, and I was like, I just don't think we're ever going to fall into any category for that. I just thought, one day I'm sure we'll win something because we're so dedicated, but I don't think we'd win a Blogosphere Award. And then we were drinking, laughing, the awards went on for absolutely ages, and so everyone was on their table starting to lose concentration of the awards a little bit, because there were so many of them. And the next thing you know, it was Matthew and Ryan, we didn't even hear that a TikTok category was there.
One, and we were like, oh my god. And then it's just the best thing ever was the TikTok community, so nice. And everyone was so go on, go, and people ran to the front, and it was just we got up really shaky, didn't we? Because we didn't have a clue, and it was it felt really good because no shade, no tea, I'm just gonna say it as it is. There's 3 people in the building, in that place, that I felt I've had issues with, or I felt I've been judged.
Not TikTokers, just general Instagram.
The whole social media, and I felt I've been judged, looked at. I felt very weird to win something in front of all these incredible, recognisable people wanting to do the same as what we're doing, to be to have that achievement, and that's yes, I am good enough, I am worthy, what we do is good, and it's good enough that we've won an award. So
I think it's the best thing that happened to us, because it really reignited our flame to be because it sometimes can be disheartening to when everyone's in the same like race for trying to just be successful and like happy and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes it comes to a time you think, oh, I just feel like, are we good? Like, are we good enough? And then, to be honest with you,
that just solidified
that really helped.
And I think that literally is, even now, is like rocket under our bums to like carry on doing. Remember that we do it because we love to do it. And we love the communication we have with people that like enjoy our content. And I think we kind of lost the sight of that.
Yeah, a little bit. After that, we were invited to Brighton Pride, and so we went to Brighton Pride in August with the Body Shop, and it was insane. The best experience. One of the best experiences of my life, because we
stayed there for three nights
in this really gorgeous seafront hotel. Met so many nice people.
And the fact that it was LGBT community, it's like, I think we are obviously a gay couple to be invited for something in the LGBT community, because last year we went to Brighton Pride and we saw the little like VIP tents. And we were like, one day it was so cool to go in there.
And then the next year we were in one.
We're in there. I think it made us really, really think that like in a year so much can change. You just don't know what life is. But also they looked after us so well.
They literally broke their backs for us. And like everyone
really good. We were living it. We didn't really vlog too much.
We didn't vlog at all really, because we were just loving it. Like, and the people we were with, everyone was like grateful. No one was like thought they deserved to be there. You could tell everyone was like, oh my god, this is insane.
Because we knew it cost a lot of money, so we were like very, very honoured and very, very grateful that we got to celebrate Brighton Pride. And Kylie Minogue was insane.
So good.
She was insane. And we got to meet a few of you guys as well. We got to meet some people that follow us online. So that was another good highlight of 2019.
And then after that, we were then invited. We actually found out on the way to Brighton Pride that we were invited to Thailand through another TikTok opportunity. So Tourism Thailand had sponsored a TikTok hashtag. We did a video for it, and we were really lucky to be picked with a couple of other TikTokers to go to Thailand. We got to see Bangkok and Chiang Mai, and it was insane. Like, it was so good. The people were nice. So many
of the highlights, and like that was such a surreal moment. I remember leaving and I cried, and I just like, I've never felt so grateful to be taken abroad. And the people there were again so nice. They like bent over backwards. They
did
chaperoned
so much for us.
Like the couples, and you would never have that experience. Like, there was one thing where we did the boxing. We would have never ever chose that in our lives to do boxing in a different country.
But it was insane.
We don't do it in England. So to do it, and we loved it.
It was really good.
And like, sometimes I think that taught me in 2019, sometimes you have to go a little bit out of your comfort zone and don't knock everything until you try it, because you just never know, you might actually really enjoy it.
It's really good.
And it was just amazing.
So if you're ever going to Thailand, why don't you hit up Tourism Thailand and check them out, because they
know their stuff.
Yeah, they're so good. So after we got back from Thailand, basically at the beginning of last year, we were like, we want to buy a house by December this year. Like, so now we'd love to be out of the flat. Like,
we said it in Japan as well, didn't we?
Yeah, we were like Japan. And then when we got back from Japan, we had like saved really hard, and we were lucky enough to put it all together and get literally the house of like
our dreams.
My mini dreams.
Like, we love the house. And like, it was so surreal, because like, we were meant to prepare ourselves to be saving for another like year.
Yeah.
And then to be like, oh, you've got it.
Got it, yeah.
And you're just like, oh my god, like, we've worked so hard for like 3 years to get a house, and the moment's here. And like, it was just, and then I got my car keys as well. On the same day, I got my new car key to my new car, and then on my lunch break, and then after work, we got the keys to the house, and we were just there like, this is still happening, like.
Yeah, it's insane.
And then after that, whilst we were doing it up, luckily, like, everything was kind of finished. We then hustled and bustled, still online, we juggled
so much, like literally making videos every day over on TikTok, and then we hit 1 million followers! It was insane.
It was insane. And whilst it's been going, obviously we've been growing our YouTube and growing our Instagram, but like, to hit 1 million like people on TikTok is an insane.
It's so good, and such a milestone.
And I think ever since then, it's just gone like shoosh. Like, we've been fortunate to work like River Island this year.
Different brands that are like tabling in TikTok and stuff. It's been so good.
And it's cool because like, it's been nice that people are now, from winning the Blogosphere Award, like, people still weren't even on TikTok, so now where a lot of people know what that app is.
So much. And we can really communicate with all the people that watch our YouTube and on Instagram, but we've also been able to really communicate with a TikTok audience, and it's just been so good to like just meet
and
like
I think it's
so many
definitely
people.
helped us kind of realise our love for filming and YouTube, any kind of video footage, and I think that's kind of really sparked a lot of our like ideas for really again now pushing more on YouTube and focus on that. So that was insane.
That was so good.
Yeah. And then in all of this juxtaposition on what's firework day, 4th of November?
5th of November.
On the 5th of November, I launched my first product.
Oh my god.
So I officially launched Out Cosmetics in September, like to the public, but the first product didn't actually come out until the 5th of November, which was just insane. Like, and to have a physical product and actually ship out orders, mind blowing. To have my own makeup brand, which is like under my name, it's been a dream of mine.
So good.
And I've always wanted that, but I think we wanted the house, and I knew I just couldn't do both. So when we got the house, I was like, why am I waiting? Like, I could do this, and that's what I did.
I'm very proud of you.
And Matthew did help with designing the name, how we were going to lay it out,
bits and bobs.
And the bits and bobs. So I always tell everyone, I'm always very grateful for, because Matthew does take credit for all that. And
then the last thing that I think we're grateful for this year is just overall growth.
Yeah, we're very like, we've been doing social media, and if you guys follow us from the start, we've been on YouTube for like 3 years, like
4 years in February. Yeah.
So like, we've hustled and bustled 4 years, and it's only 2019 is the first year that I was like, wow, like this is going somewhere. This is actually given us such cool experiences, and actually we're making a bit of money, and
we're just so lucky.
Yeah, and I think 2019, like, it's definitely set up for 2020 and what's in store. Like, I think we're both very motivated and driven to like dabble in so many other projects to explore our revenue, but also just like explore like what we do. And I think,
and we just want to like just connect with all of you like so much more. And I think it's been hard to juggle all the amazingly got like the big move and stuff this year, along with like YouTube and all of it. But we got so much more dedicated time to make YouTube videos in 2020, and actually
I feel like we found our like,
elevate our channel. Yeah.
And I think so moving on from what we want to do for 2020, obviously we're going to continue doing what we do, like growing and hustle and bustle.
100%.
But we do want to focus back on YouTube. We want to like produce videos and like put out videos more. And I think it kind of sparked, 2019 was kind of like playing with it, a lot of things. We changed a lot of styles, especially on Instagram. We were going through filters, what we want to content, we want to be fashion, we want to be lifestyle, we want to be like LGBT related.
Oh, it's so hard.
And I think in 2019 we actually found that like it's us, and it's
just
okay
being us,
to be
a bit of everything. Like, you don't have to like label yourself, and that was the hardest thing to get our head around, and sometimes it still is, but I feel like we're mentally we're getting there.
I think 2019 was a messy year to suss out all of that, and I think that obviously had an impact on YouTube, because we were like, what do we film? Was now it's like we're so excited
to do more. And even like when we're having like just going out and stuff, I'm like, why am I not picking up the camera and like just vlogging and making and connecting? Because people are only going to connect with you when you're connecting with them through that kind of stuff. So it's...
But I also think on a personal level, I think we've definitely had to grow up and mature in 2019, in the sense of like that we have to look at what we do as a business, but also like just kind of remember that we started it for fun. Yeah. And like we started it for fun, we started to connect people, inspire people, make people laugh.
And meet people.
Yeah.
Like,
there's 2019, oh my god, we've literally met so many
cool people that watch our videos, other creators.
It's
it's just been insane.
So in general, 2019 for us has been an amazing year. Obviously there has been some real big lows in 2019. So don't watch us thinking,
because there's been
easy, like,
we've listed 5 things out of, and I know they've been really good, incredible things, but it has been over 12 months, obviously, and there have been some days where it's been really hard, and you just think, why are we doing this? And some days where we've both been either like upset or like everything's become too much, or not necessarily just because of online stuff, just like life, like everyone,
literally.
Like, so if you're thinking, it's like they're thinking, like, just please, like, I don't want people to feel like...
And like, even now, I still have my wobbly days. I still have my really sad days. And I think now I've just let that it's okay. You don't need to know where you want your life to go. You don't need to know like, oh, by 5 years time I want to be a doctor. You don't need to know. I think 2019 was that realization where it's like, it's okay just to live in the present and accept the unknown a little bit more and not have to plan everything.
So, 2020,
we're coming for you.
We're gonna have an amazing year. I've got some mini goals in my head, but so like, basically my main goal in my mind for next year is I really just want to full throttle YouTube and just build our audience. Like, if we have 100,000 babies followers on our YouTube, oh my god, that's just like my goal, just to try and build an audience on here.
We will get it. We will get it.
Work hard and just have a really good start to the decade.
Yeah, so we hope everyone had an amazing Christmas. Happy New Year. And you know what, going to January, we're going for 2020 and a whole new decade, feeling like it's okay to even feel like you don't have a clue what you're going to do this year, and just take it as like an exciting time that you're alive and that you could do anything. Like this whole year is like flipped all of our like plans out the window. I know, I just that. It flipped all of our like plans out the window, and like life can take you in so many different directions, and I think that's an amazing thing.
Yes, and we'd love to know what your New Year's, if you're cutting anything out, let us know down below. And if you're, what are your New Year resolutions?
What is your New Year resolution?
So I want a self-care year. I need to try and find balance in life, because at the moment
I think mine is to just enjoy life a little bit more, and just try and be happy and just do things for me. And I think a bit be like selfish self-care. I think for our joint one, I think definitely work on just taking that pressure, and that pressure, we're the only ones that put that pressure on us, and maybe start kind of like not having that pressure on us much sometimes, and to carry on, stop comparing.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't do that as much anymore.
Yeah, like, and I think continue that. I think 2020 I want a whole like good self-love and self-care year full of just light. Zen. So yes, we love you guys. Hopefully you're still here. So let us know down in the comments down below what is your New Year's resolution.
And what you're cutting out. And we'll see you in 2020. And thank you so much for an amazing year and for joining us on our Matthew and Ryan journey.
See you in the new decade.
Mwah. Mwah.